Hello, so how to decline nouns and conjugate verbs to practice. And that's the words we use them. We decline nouns, conjugate verbs, as you probably know. So I look in the teacher's manual just for hints, but this is what we do at cottage schools. So section 2, it tells me that we're supposed to practice the endings. So I think it's always good just to start with the endings. For the verbs, I hold up 3 fingers like this. So ost, mustis, un. We practice the first conjugation. No, shh, be quiet. Go on now. I'll be right with you. So ost, mustis, un. And then we pick one of the first conjugation verbs, which at this point, they're all first conjugation. And we go ahead and give it a practice. So today it was said voco. So voco, vocas, vocat, vocamus, vocatus, vocant. I try and use these 3 fingers, the 6 fingers a lot because that helps them. Like this is the he, she, it. This is the plural side. Well, I don't know what it'll be in the video, I guess. Your way, thinking of your way. Hopefully that's right. But the singular side, the plural side, when I'm teaching it. So it's backwards to me, but I make it so when I show the kids, it's the right way to them. And you could always totally pick another one. And let's just do Udico, Udicas, Udicat, Udicamus, Udicatus, Udicant. You know, pick a different one and you could practice your verbs that way. Don't forget your appendix. It's very helpful in doing this. Let me see if there's a page. Yeah, so page, at least in this edition, the grammar forms are on 78, and that will get you all of your different forms. Additionally, I mean, this is probably all you need for Latina Christiana, but additionally, Memoria Press sells charts that you can buy that are extremely helpful when you get into the forms. Every form has a set of charts. So when you're doing recitations, we have these at cottage school, but they're great cheat sheets for the teacher. Then let's say we're gonna decline and sum. Sum is an irregular. So sum est, sumus est sunt. And then we go into some nouns. So nouns, we use 5 fingers. We have nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. And we practice the case function. So nominative is the subject, genitive is the possessive, and we use the word of to translate, or apostrophe s. Then dative is the indirect object, accusative is the direct, and we use the word to or for. Accusative is the direct object, and we don't use any words, it's just in the sentence it functions as direct object. And then lastly is the ablative, which is your prepositional by, with, from. So always, again, start with the endings. So the first declension is a, ah. They have just started learning the second declension, which is us, e, o, and then the plural, e, orum, is, as, is. I'm sorry, is, os, is. I was saying the neuter. And then in the first declension, a, arum, is, as, is. Sorry, that was where I was getting confused. You got to keep those is, as, is, and is, os, is straight on the plural, dative, accusative, ablative. So we've done our endings. We've practiced those, and so I'd probably do the declension, first declension endings, and then practice the first declension nouns. So it has us doing mensa. So mensa, mense, mensa. Hold on. This morning, let me make sure I'm saying this right, because I'm not. No, I was. Mensa, mense, mensa, mensarum, mensis, mensas, mensis. Now let's do it with the second declension. So first declension nouns are almost all feminine. The second declension nouns are almost all masculine. They're like the man, like us, us, us. So the us endings, we remember they're masculine. So let's just try what we got on lesson 7. Servus. Servus, servi, servo, servum, servo, servi, servorum, servorum, servis, servos, servis. And go slower if you need. Also, last thing I'll say, don't feel like bad if your 3rd grade student does not get this right away. Everything in Latina Christiana will be retaught in first form, and they'll go deeper. So if this is just a gentle introduction, it's just whetting their taste, or their, just barely teaching their mind like what these things are, and they're not really completely getting it, that's totally okay. I've been like that in life, where I mean, in high school, I remember math, like certain math concepts were so tricky. And then later in life, I was like, I can't believe that was tricky. That is so easy. Like it just, after time, like these blocks are all flying around and they sort of settle into place. So Latin's a brand new thing. Language could be a very brand new thing to your child. So don't worry or fear at all if this doesn't completely click. Just you know, work on memorizing the vocabulary. That will make next year a lot easier. And just work on memorizing the forms. And then do your best with the translations as you're going through to translate. But that bit by bit, I mean, they're baby steps. Bit by bit, it will start to click. So yeah, but practicing the recitations is always a good thing. But we definitely do hit those on cottage schools, so at least getting those weekly. All right, I'll talk to you later.